What it do, son, do this? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now I had to come back in my room because I got my homeboys in the front. We just got done watching a great, epic finals game 7, one of the best game 7s of a finals that I have ever seen. But anyway, I didn't want them to interrupt my video. But man, where can I start off with this video, man? I'm gonna try to make this short, but congratulations to the Miami Heat. You know, as much as I wanted the San Antonio Spurs to win, hey, congratulations to them. They deserved it. You know, they fought hard. They played hard. LeBron James has his second NBA title, second MVP. Dwayne Wade have his third ring. Ray Allen have his second ring. But man, hey, what a great game. I'm kind of disappointed because Tim Duncan and those guys, as much as they probably won't admit it, the game 6 loss is going to haunt them probably for the rest of their careers. They will never forget about it because they know that game they should have had the championship, they should have won it, and that's going to bite them. But besides that, they came out and they fought hard. They didn't crumble. They didn't give up like people thought they was going to do. They didn't. They're too old. They're not going to come to compete. Blase. People was talking about the Spurs were going to get blown out by the Miami Heat, and I told people, bull crap. That is not going to happen at all. You have legends over there. You have a great coach over there. That team was not going to crumble that easy. But let me just say this, and let me just end this, okay? Now, you guys know I'm a Kobe Bryant fan. Love me some Kobe Bryant. For many years, he was the best player in the NBA. Well, now it's LeBron James' turn. Many can say he was already the best player from 2007 on up. But this man right here, as much criticism that he has been getting over the years and throughout, you know, just this season, this playoffs, this final. Now, granted, he didn't have a great finals. But for me, and this is what the hardcore NBA fans say, he didn't have a great finals. But he just proved tonight, that y'all should shut up. Just shut up. Just let this man play basketball. Stop the comparison of him to Jordan, Kobe, all these other people. LeBron is LeBron James. This man just came out and had a great game 7. As far as him not being clutch and oh, he don't have it in him or whatever, y'all can dead that. Y'all can dead that because this man just performed his butt off tonight. You can tell that he was not even thinking about passing the ball because he only had 4 assists. So that right there lets you know this dude was in attack mode and he wanted it. Now, you know, throughout this finals, I think he was only shooting 38%. Well, after this game, it boosted him up to 45%. That's pretty good to be in the NBA Finals because anytime you shoot the ball a lot, your chances of having a great field goal percentage is not going to always be there. So for him to have 37 points and 12 rebounds, whew, that is great. That is great. LeBron James has just put himself in the class with some of the greatest players in the world to win an MVP and a Finals MVP in the same year. I think it's Michael Jordan, Kareem, I can't remember the other guys. But he is in that, Bill Russell, I believe. But he is in that class now. This dude just played a great game. He showed up. He stepped up. He didn't shrink. None of that stuff. He even guarded the San Antonio Spurs' best players than Tony Parker. You might as well say he shut him down. He shut Tony Parker down. But, you know, even, you know, Dwayne Wade stepped up. 23 points, 10 rebounds. Shane Battier stepped up. He hit some threes, some big threes. This is a guy who was shooting bad from the three-point field in the playoffs. He was 6 from 8 shooting from the three-point field. James was 5 for 10 shooting three-pointers. You know, Mario Chalmers, he scored 14 points. He chipped in. You know, this game was just good, man. This was a great game 7. If you hate the Spurs, if you hate the Heat, this is just a great night for basketball. This is one of the best finals that I have seen. And you know what? I'm not going to continue to hate on LeBron James, but for people to sit up here and say, oh, he can't shoot. Look, man, he can shoot to me. He can shoot to me. He's not the greatest, but he can shoot to me. Of course, we know his specialty is driving to the basket, but the man proved that he can shoot to me. Some of the greatest players don't even shoot that perfect like people want people to shoot. But this guy, you got to give it up to him, man. And you know, let me just give it up to the big fundamental, Tim Duncan. For this man to be 37 years old, He came out and played with a lot of heart and a lot of effort. He all season, all finals, he have been basically doodling all over Chris Bosh. Anybody who was guarding him, he pretty much just killed them down low. This man had 24 points, 12 rebounds, and he was trying to lead his team to victory, but they just fell short. But he played his heart out. Nobody can say this man did not play his heart out. He played his heart out. And it's sad because this might be his last run at a title. Now, even though he has his titles, but this might be his last run, okay? And what can you... Kawhi Leonard, listen. All finals, this dude has played good. Defense, trying to stop LeBron James from slowing down, and all offense and grabbing rebounds. This dude has played big basketball this finals. Give this man credit. And I said this on my Facebook and Twitter. I wish Tim Duncan was younger because I would love to see how many great years him and Kawhi Leonard will have together, because Kawhi Leonard, at some point, he's going to be a superstar. He just got it in him. He can rebound. That's his specialty. He can score. He improved on his shot. He can shoot the three. He improved on that. Like, this dude is going to be a big, big problem in the NBA. And it's just sad because Tim Duncan is probably going to be on his way out. Now, whether he come back another year, I don't know. But this dude had 19 points and 16 rebounds. Like, really, nobody could stop him. And it's just, this was a great, great game. I can't even break down to you in detail. This game was so like back and forth, so many spurts, so many moments. But both teams played well. They fought hard. They used a lot of energy, and they played with a lot of effort. Now, Danny Green, the guy that we probably thought was going to be the MVP if they won this series, the last 2 games he didn't shoot well. He was in a funk. Even after setting a record in 3 points, he missed his first 8 shots and finished with 5 points on 1 for 12 shooting. Like, he just couldn't get it going. He couldn't get it going. And I feel like mainly for real in this game, it was mainly Kawhi Leonard, Tim Duncan. Ginobili had 18 points. Don't get me wrong. He rebounded. He had 18 points. But he had a couple mistakes at the end of the game in that fourth quarter, and it just made me so mad. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are kind of disappointed in Manu Ginobili for the simple fact he turned the ball over. When he tried to throw it to Gary Neal, I don't know who he was throwing it to. And then on top of that, when Greg Popovich, which he made a mistake in my eyes by taking Tony Parker out. I don't know why you would take Tony Parker out when he's like the best ball handler on the team. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But he left the ball in Ginobili's hand. Ginobili went under the basket, and he just threw it up. And I don't know what he thought Tim Duncan was going to do. Stretch Armstrong it? I don't know. And then on top of that, he comes down and shoots a 3 and pretty much airballs it. Like, this game was just so great. So many key moments. So many big plays. It just didn't make no sense. Just when you thought San Antonio Spurs was out of it, they came back. But the Heat, towards the end, they scored the more points. LeBron James hit a key bucket. He hit a key free throws and wrapped this game up. And it was a play in the game that Tim Duncan, even though that didn't cost him the game, but it could have tied him the game, I think, 90-90. Tim Duncan is probably going to look back at that and be mad at himself. You can tell on the court he was mad at himself because he slapped the court when he was going back down to play defense. He had an easy little bunny in my eyes when Battier was guarding him. Now, any other time, Tim Duncan made them shots easy, but he just missed it, and that killed him a little. That killed him, honestly. That really did kill him. But this game overall was just great. Tim Duncan still had a hell of a game, great game. It's just I'm just disappointed because I really wanted T-Mac to get his first ring. I wanted Tim Duncan to go out on top. And it just makes you wonder, like, will this team be able to do this again? In order for them to do this again, of course, Tony Parker's still going to be there. Tony Parker will only be 32. He's not old. He's a point guard now. But they're going to need more help. They have their sharpshooter in Danny Green if they keep him, which I'm pretty sure they probably will. He's going to be Ginobili's replacement because Ginobili's going to retire, or he's just going to have to take less money to come back to the team, or they're just going to get rid of him. Tim Duncan, we don't know what he's going to do. We don't know if he's going to retire or whatever. But if he does retire, they do have a staple in Kawhi Leonard. If this dude can develop and become that superstar, they have a guy right there. But I would love to see Tim Duncan come back again, and they go out here and get some kind of free agent to just be able to help him out a little bit more. Because for a 37-year-old, he played a great season, great playoff. It was unbelievable. Now, in my eyes, honestly, as far as the Miami Heat situation, they're going to have to go out here and fix this roster up because they have a lot of players that really all they can do is shoot threes. Other than that, they can't really do nothing else. So they're gonna have to really fix it, and they're gonna have to really decide on what they're gonna do with Chris Bosh, because this dude ain't scored. He has 0 points. How do you have 0 points? How? How do you let Tim Duncan outplay you the whole finals? How? He's so called quote unquote old. How? Like, I would be disappointed. I would seriously think about getting rid of Chris Bosh and bringing in somebody else who's tougher, who can score, rebound, because they're gonna need it. But now that they won, I don't know what's gonna happen. Pat Riley may try to just keep this team together and see if they can three-peat. But at the end of the day, they're gonna have to really do something with this team. And then you don't know what's gonna happen with Dwayne Wade. I think he's getting surgery, but you just don't know what's gonna happen. But we all know LeBron James is still going to be there. He's young still. This man has so many years probably left him to just probably become, and I'm not going to say become the best player in the world ever, because to me, that's it's no such thing as best player ever. It's just not. But, man, this is a great game. Great finals, man. Both teams fought hard. Both teams played well. Of course, I rooted for the Spurs. I really wanted them to pull this out. They had their chance, and actually in Game 6, that's going to hurt them the most. But they had their chance to actually win this game too. It's just unfortunately, Duncan and Kawhi Leonard down the stretch was the only people who could score. I mean, Parker couldn't do nothing. Green couldn't do nothing. Ginobili couldn't do nothing. I mean, he had a better game, 6 for 12. You know, he had 4 turnovers. But yeah, man. So anyway, congratulations to the Miami Heat. The Spurs showed good sportsmanship, dapped everybody up, gave hugs out. And I would love to see this team, come back again and make another run at it, because this is a hell of a run. Every year that people count the Spurs out, they always have a good season. But
of this league,
we have to see, man. Next year, like I told you, next year it's going to be a damn good, great season, because you're going to have all the superstars back in action. You're going to have Rose coming back, Westbrook coming back, Rondo coming back. Teams in the East are stronger now. You have the Pacers set in stone. And you have Danny Granger coming back. Then on the West, you still have the same teams on the West. Like, hopefully my Lakers can do something. But this is not about them. Congratulations to the Miami Heat. I'm about to get up out of here. Oh, let me read the stats. Spurs shot 37% from the field, 31% from the free throw line, 90% from the free throw line, 43 rebounds, 14 turnovers, 48 points in the paint, 8 fast break points. Heat, 43% from the field, 37% from the three-point line, 68% from the free throw line, 43 rebounds, 16 turnovers, 24 points in the paint, 5 fast break points. And Tim Duncan and LeBron James was the high man for each team. Dwayne Wade played good. A lot of people played good in this game. But LeBron James, man, 37 points, 8 for 8 from the free throw, 12 of 23. As far as I'm concerned, this man has just solidified his legacy. Now, the only thing that he can possibly do is just try to get more championships. Because to be honest with you, I don't know what else he can do. Like I said, I never was a hater of LeBron James. I just hated when people compared him to everybody. And I hate when they still do this now. They're still going to compare him to Kobe, Michael Jordan, or some people already surpassed him over Kobe. Just disrespecting my dude's legacy. But, yeah, man. But do I think they're going to three-peat? Hell no. Anyway, hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Facebook. Tell me what you thought about the game. Comment, subscribe, like, favorite, share. Check out my previous videos, please. Make sure you go and subscribe to my hip-hop music channel, YfgM Hip Hop Review. Check out my album reviews. And I will be doing some more as we speak. I got a lot to do tomorrow. But, yeah, man, I'm out of here, man. Deuces.